Crimea joins Russia. The US imposes sanctions on Russia. Okay, the moment Crimea decided that they were going to join Russia, the US decided that they were going to start imposing sanctions, one of which was every rich person who has assets in America that is Russian, all their bank accounts got frozen. That's one of the many things that happened. I'm going to leave you the Reuters link down below. You can make a decision for yourself what you want to think about it. That's one of the many things. So those guys who are billionaires, if they didn't clear out their accounts, they're not anymore. And a lot of those guys are good friends of Putin. Now Crimea joining Russia. 96%, and according to the Young Turks, 97%. Now, what I did like about what the Young Turks had to say is that, it seems a little bit unfair. Because out of how many elections have we had? When has it ever been 90 anything percent? Out of pretty much any election that I've seen, when has it ever been 90% of anything being towards one side? I tend to disagree with that. I think the elections are being blown a little bit out of proportion. I don't think it's fair. However, at the same time, the Young Turks have not been saying a damn thing about the neo-Nazis and the coup that happened that overthrown the legitimately elected Ukrainian government and put in the fascists that are in there now. Just like the Young Turks have forgotten to mention anything about how it's legal for Russian troops to be in Crimea. I think the number's 10,000. But yeah, it's legal for Russia to be in Crimea. Well, it was before this. So Crimea joined up with Russia. We put sanctions on them. America's doing everything it can to piss off Russia. And this is not a wise idea. Napoleon couldn't do it. Germany couldn't do it. The only people who can beat the Russians were the Afghanis. And we're going up against the Afghanis, and we're losing. So what does this tell you? What does this tell you? That the United States is fucking retarded. Well, not the United States, but the people in power are fucking retarded. Too stupid to know what the hell they're actually doing. Not only that, China is backing Russia. China. Yeah, the people who we owe how much money to? Have you checked out the national debt recently? I haven't, because it's the most depressing thing to ever look at. We keep borrowing more and more money from China and other places, mostly China, and we see that debt go up every time. I wonder, what could this lead to? So let's continue on. The only people who could defeat the Russians were the Afghanis. The Afghanis beat us. If you say we're winning over there in Afghanistan, you're full of shit. 10 years, no progress? Yeah, we fucking lost. So what next? Essentially, what it boils down to is this. We're about to go into World War III, and guess who's Nazi Germany in this case? The United States. Even though Ukraine, we put in fucking neo-Nazis. Real neo-Nazis. Literal neo-Nazis. And yeah, we're the ones who everyone's looking at the same as Hitler. And the problem is, so many Americans don't even realize it. So many Americans don't realize that the world hates us right now. And the EU is going to get drug into this. They kind of have to. And of course the EU is backing us up, but what are we going to get? From the EU side, you're going to have soldiers that are reluctant to follow their orders, but will follow their orders regardless. Because that's what pretty much soldiers do these days. Even if it goes against the rules. Now, on a final note on that last comment that I made about soldiers, Oath Keepers, I would be surprised if even 25% of these Oath Keepers actually kept their oaths. when it really comes down to it. But then again, all you need is about 10% and something will get done. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think of the video. I mean, I haven't done videos in a while, and I know this probably wasn't the best of all my videos. Tell me what you think. Have a nice day.